Hey guys, welcome back to my dead channel. Today we're going to be playing some X-Life. Basically, what X-Life is you start off on 1 heart. Every time you die, you gain a heart. It caps at 10. If you die the 10th time, the world gets deleted. Basically just hardcore with extra steps and mods. Now, as you can see, the first bit up here is going to be a bit laggy, because everything has to render in. It's quite a large mod pack, but it shouldn't be like this for long. Anyways, so I started off like any normal person, mining a tree, thinking that Tree Capitator exists when it does not, unless you make a special axe. I didn't figure this out for like an hour or two. But anyways, so yeah, I'll skip to like the actual part where I get items. And there we go, exactly what I was looking for, the village. Now you see villages are actually quite useful, because, I knew of a really cool thing. Emerald armor exists. Guess what you can get from villagers? Emeralds. Pretty much an infinite supply of them. And this was what after the village update, so I could abuse villagers as much as I wanted. So, basically, I'm gonna be doing this for the next hour or two. Now you see, this is the point where everything goes wrong. I was hoping I was gonna be at 1 life for quite a while. But as you can see, I was killed by a boar that I did not see. Just at all. I did not know it existed, just one-tapped me. This really made me realize that I can die pretty much no matter what. I can just be one tapped by anything, so I have to be extremely careful to not waste these lives. Because I want to keep doing this for a while. This is a pretty fun thing. So, this is where I went full tryhard mode. I had to get armor, I had to do whatever it took to get powerful, and I could not die, no matter the cost. So after about, I'd say, an hour of mining, I had gotten nothing. Except for some basic just redstone armor and some coal armor. Also, this I forgot to mention, but yes, this mod pack has the just you can make armor out of pretty much any ore you want. So that's how I've been pretty much staying alive, even though I've taken 0 damage, as you can see from the armor. But anyways, so at this point, I was like, okay, I should probably start with the main objective of getting emerald armor. And I really what I wanted was I wanted a diamond pickaxe, at least. Because the thing that's better than emerald armor is obsidian armor. And that's easy to get, because you just have to mine obsidian. I mean, no, that should be like one of the easier things to do. But I decided to just give up on that goal for now, since I had gotten pretty bored of mining. So I decided, you know what, I'll just go for the emerald for now. Then after that, I can pretty much go for whatever I want without having to worry about dying instantly to gravel. So, yep, that was my goal. And now I won't bore you with the trading process. You've probably seen it a million times. It's the same thing. Just so if nothing interesting happens, I'm just gonna cut till where I get just the full emerald armor and tools. So yeah, I don't wanna bore you with trading for like half an hour. So yeah, there it was. Just instantly there progress made. That was like half an hour IRL time, but for you, literally instant. But I have my full emerald armor, and pretty much all the tools I could ever need, except I don't have a shovel, but who cares about a shovel? So, yeah, pretty much it. Now I guess I'll get back to mining. Let's go. Now, you see here, I was about to make the worst decision I have ever made. I was gonna make a sky base, because I thought, oh, that should be safe, right? I'm in the sky. Nothing can attack me there. This should be a great idea, a great plan for victory, and to not die. You see, this was the worst decision I've made. You see, I have the tendency to walk off of buildings occasionally. So you can see how, so you'll probably anticipate how this is gonna end. Just with so much, just all of the death. So basically, I'll cut to the death. And there we go. As you can probably tell, I just accidentally unshifted and walked off the thing. Uh, just the massive tower. You see, I've added stairs, and I was adding safety rails. Of course I die while placing safety rails. Well, there's a life wasted. Yeah, that'll definitely be the only time I die, right? I could never die multiple times to the same structure. Okay, and you will never know. Well, I'll tell you this. I did die. I did die a second time falling off of that while I was making the Nether portal. Yeah, so, this exists now, about, I think it's 3 to 4 hours of content. I don't know where it went. I guess I didn't record it. I just cannot find it at all. So, but luckily it was mainly just me grinding, getting better armor, getting an enchantment table, stuff like that. So hopefully it shouldn't matter too much. Luckily I've got, as you can see, the nether part, which is the most exciting bit. So I hope you won't mind. But like 3 hours of grinding is gone, so you're gonna have to accept this. Well, anyways, yeah, Nether. This is happening now. Uh, kind of anticlimactic, but yeah. So this is Nether. This is where I was most likely to perish, because it's, the Nether. I was quite terrified of just instantly dying to a blaze. But I do have pretty decent enchants. Of course, I am doing post commentary, so I can't just tell you what they are or have a picture. I know I have obsidian armor though. The stuff I was talking, it was gonna be a whole big dramatic reveal stuff like, yeah, that's not happening anymore because I lost the content like an idiot. So, so this is what you're getting. Jank footage, but Blaze fight. Yeah, we're doing that now. So enjoy. Hey, did that look? I'm hoping that looked a lot cooler than it actually was at a faster pace. Because basically it was just me hiding behind a corner, bowing, occasionally going in with my sword. Anyways, yeah, I'm impressive. This is the content you strive for. So basically, yeah, that's it. Got the blaze rods, explored the fortress a bit to try and find some nether wart, because I really wanted potions, but to no avail, of course, because why would I get potions? Then that was pretty much it. I was almost ready to go to the end, which was surprising. Yeah, then I realized I needed ender pearls, so I did the classic method of getting the Bruin stand and trading to get the ender pearls instead of like doing fancy piglet strats, because those don't exist. So yeah, I basically just did this. Just more villagers. I can never escape. This is my life for eternity. I'm the guy who does the villagers. So anyways, I'll cut to once this is done, because villagers are boring. And now I have the eyes. I decided to sleep so I wouldn't be traveling to the end at night and try to do some more enchants. Because I have levels. I wanted to do enchanting. Also, I forgot to mention there's like a zombie spawner down in the mines. I didn't this is part of the bit that got cut out. Yeah, I was basically just killing zombies, getting enchants, stuff like that. So, basically, oh, also level 40 enchants exist. Just, it's normal, ignore it. So yeah, I was getting level 30 enchants at with only two levels being taken, so that's pretty fun. So yeah, this part just be enchanting my stuff. I wanted more arrows from the Fletcher because I knew I was gonna need them. But he wouldn't sell sticks for emeralds. That was my only source of emeralds, and I could do nothing else. So yeah, that happened. Couldn't get any more arrows. I knew I was gonna need them too, and it was just pain because I didn't, I couldn't get any. That was gonna make this dragon fight considerably harder because I could do nothing. So yeah, I'll cut to once I actually get items, and I'm ready to go to the end. And there we go. Now it's just the journey to the stronghold, which I knew it was going to be fun, because I can't take fall damage. Well, I can, because I have Feather Fall in 4. But, like, I could just die of fall damage if I walk off a cliff. So, that could be fun. Also, my sword is enchanted. It does not look it, but my sword and bow are enchanted. Just know this, the emerald tools don't do well with show and enchant, so just so you know that I'm not an idiot. I think I had like sharpness 3 or something, I don't remember exactly. But yeah, this was just the journey to the end now. I'll cut to once I get there because this boring. Everything is boring that I'm doing. But the Ender Dragon fight should be pretty fun. And I'm suddenly there. Wow, that was just amazing editing on my part. I'm so good. Anyways, I decided I should set a spawn point, but yeah, you can't just set spawn points like that. Yeah, you gotta sleep in the bed. So I was expecting my death. So I really did not want just any pain and suffering to happen. Just I didn't want to have to walk really far after dying for my stuff to despawn. I decided to play it safe, but I didn't play it safe with arrows. I'm just a genius. I am intellectual master. So anyways, after like 5 minutes, we'll enter the end, so I can actually have a spawn point. Then I became actually kinda smart and decided, oh, I should make a chest before I go in. So, if I die, I can actually have a chance of retrieving my items. Because I'm just a genius, you know. Intellectual mastermind here. I keep saying that. It's getting old. So anyways, yeah. Decided to put some of my items back. So, nothing, it wouldn't really help too much, but it was a base weapon. So, I thought that could be nice. And so, yeah, I guess it's just time to go into the end. Just, just should have done this like 10 minutes ago. I did not. I don't think I should have waited for the bed. I should have just actually gotten arrows. But anyways, so yeah, Ender Dragon fight. Interesting. Yeah, time to mine. Also, yeah, massive end lag spike. Classic with this mod pack. I'm assuming this is the only time I played this, of course. I didn't actually practice, because who practices? Yeah, going into this, I had no idea if there was going to be special end mobs, or what was going to be happening. Of course there was special end mobs. Didn't do much, though. Except for one thing, which you'll see a bit later. But, like, once we get there, I'll cut to it. So yeah, this, this happens. It's supposed to be like a jump scare, but it obscures all your vision. I mean, why wouldn't it do that? Why wouldn't you just unable to see? Luckily, the animation still plays if you're paused, so I was able to live. But I don't know if this was a glitch or what was happening, but every like 3 seconds for a bit, this was just playing. and I could do nothing. I was that's not, being able to see is pretty useful in the end fight. Like, I wouldn't mind it if it was just normal poison. I can live with that. But not being able to see kind of hurts the gaming experience. I was taking time to look this up, seeing if I could get rid of this. You can't. This is inevitable. So, so yeah, I had to deal with that. Most of the end fight. Pretty fun. Fun game design. Now, you're about to see the play of the century on my part. This was just such a good decision. I am a genius for doing this. You'll see in just a bit. You see, I ran out of arrows. Well, actually no. I wanted to conserve arrows, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna water bucket up the side of this. So I can get rid of towers. And I got hit by the dragon. And I didn't grab my spare water bucket I had in my inventory. I was just, I just basically went AFK, and I was like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? Just nothing. I literally had two water buckets for this exact reason, and I just was an idiot. So fun. Waste of a life. Not that it matters too much. I shouldn't die 4 more times, right? That would never happen. Luckily, I was able to get back to my stuff without being harmed by the dragon at all. I did bring a spare water bucket just in case, but it was worrying. So yeah, I was able to do that. Now I had taken out all the crystals, it was time to fight the dragon directly. Now, you see, I turned on hitboxes like a genius, so I could actually hit the dragon. I mean, I'm just a genius, of course. I did absolutely nothing the first time, because I am a loser, and I basically waited about 12 years, not realizing at the time. But yeah, you can't stand in the middle, or else the dragon, like, won't come at all. And of course, like, poison effect happened a couple times while I was waiting. It was just a joy, you know. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah. So then I basically, it's just not exciting as I would want it to be, you know. It's like the end fight is supposed to be so epic. It's just me waiting for the Ender Dragon to come down, hitting it like 2 times, and then getting poisoned. It's like it's truly amazing. Just the amount I can make the Ender Dragon fight just as boring as physically possible. Like. It's like I didn't have arrows, so I couldn't use my bow. I was just chilling, waiting for the Ender Dragon to come down. I just realized you guys can't see the boss bar because I fucked up my recording. So you're gonna have to wait in anticipation for the Ender Dragon to die here. Great. I'm just a genius. Then about 30 waves later, I had finally killed it. I had won the game. I had defeated the Ender Dragon. Just the boss of the video game, and I managed to make it just boring and repetitive. Anyways, yeah, I mean, well now I've won the game. It shouldn't be too hard. I just have to return home without dying. I mean, how hard can that be? Anyways, thanks everyone so much for watching my terrible YouTube channel. Yes, I mean, as you can see from the screenshot, I made it home safe. I was absolutely fine, but it's amazing that I've defeated the final boss of the game and I just die. I just die. Anyways, subscribe to my garbage YouTube channel. Goodbye.